Hi, this is Vicki from Enchanted Dream Handmade and Vintage, and I hope you're having a good day and having a good night. This show is, again, another sale show. Lots of stuff from last year, lots of good things, good items that I never actually posted online. So before I do that, I just wanted to run through them again and give you another chance at them. So anyways, I hope everybody's having a great week. I'm off on Mondays, so I get lots of things done on Mondays. And that included a bunch of running around today. But yeah, and so this lot is we've got quite a few name brand pieces. We've got some sterling. We've got some interesting things and some fun things. So I feel like it's a good group. Interesting, colorful, pretty, all of that. So yeah, if you're interested in the item, just let me know. You can email me at enchanteddream2025@gmail.com. My name is Vicki. If you have questions, let me know. If you need help with anything, you need a better picture, whatever, and I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. During the day, I do work, so if it takes me a little bit to get to you, it's not because I don't want to, it's because I can't at the moment. And we'll get to you as soon as I can. All right. So let's go ahead and start going through these. We got some, like I said, some real interesting and pretty pieces. Let's start with this one. This one is Lucky Brand, and it's either a leather or faux leather tassel with some gold tone and silver tone beads, which are interesting. Got a little drop there above the tassel, and then the tassels do have some silver tone. There might be a couple of gold tone, or brass, but accents there, which is really nice. But this has a little bit of weight to it. So then it goes all the way up here to this strap, and then we've got a long strap which is adjustable, and then we've got two little pretty tassels on the end there, and then we've also got the Lucky Brand shamrock and their little bead there for their maker mark. So yeah, and this one was from Macy's, so it's still got the tag on it. It's brand new. Let's get a length on it. Looks like about 28 inches at the length that it is now. It can go quite a few more inches longer. The drop is looking at about a 6-inch drop. Very nice and great condition. Like I said, new with tags. This is great for jeans. Maybe a white blouse or, some complementary colors with the blue, like blue and tan or taupe or whatever. Would look great with this. But yeah, so it's a longer necklace, but you can adjust it so it can be shorter or longer. Let's do this one let's do it for $8. All right, that's number one. Okay, next one is another Lucky Brand piece. And this is I think it's called a gold nugget cuff or something like that, I believe, on their site. But anyways, it's got the whole back is decorated with that fern pattern, really pretty. We've got the shamrock and the bead again here for the maker mark. This one's got a really nice clasp. Snaps together. It is a little bit adjustable. I'll put it at the largest size. And let's see what size that is. So the largest size it can be is, let me make sure it's extended out all the way. It's going to be like a 7. Yeah, basically like a 7. It can go a little bit smaller than a 7 because you can use this ring or this ring because we're using this ring way over here. So yeah, really pretty, antiqued like brass with these gold nuggets that shimmer and shine. They are acrylic, but they're also faceted and well made. But yeah, very cool bracelet, really nice cuff. Yeah, all right. So that one, in great shape. Let's do that one. We'll do that one also for $8. All right. So there's that. We also have some cute things. We have this cute little parrot pin. Super cute. He's got a red wing, blue body, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of black. There is our clasp right there. And that works just fine. Once I get it on there right. There we go. But yeah, really cute. That one is about 1.25 inches going this way. It's in good shape. I didn't see a maker mark on this one. I don't think. No. Anyways, let's say $3 for that one. Really cute. And then we have a vintage little duck pin. And this one has got gold tone, black. It's got a rhinestone for an eye. It's got gold on the beak, gold tone on the back. It is signed right there. Looks like a B, I believe, maybe. Anyways, it's in great shape. We'll do $10 on this one. This one is over 1 inch going this way. Really cute though. All right. There's that one. And then let's look at this necklace. So this one is really pretty. It is from George, which I believe is just like a fashion, brand or was or whatever. But this looks like it's in new condition. Very pretty. It's a gorgeous pendant. There's the back. Very nice. And then kind of like gold tone or pale brown with gold tone seed beads. And then we've got a nice long extender here with a bead on the end. And a lobster clasp right there. Length on it is going to be 16.5 plus 3 inches for the extender. So 16 to 19.5. I will say $5 for that one. It's really pretty. These are really cool. These are little spaceship sterling stud earrings. Right there. I had bought these from Maryland in an earring lot over at Shady NY. And this was just one of them that I've had them for a while. So anyways, sterling 925, little spaceship or planet. Sorry, not spaceship, but planet earrings. Looks like Saturn or something. Pierced earrings. Let's do $8 on these also. All right, there's those. And then we've got this gorgeous Touchstone kind of triple strand Y necklace. It has a beautiful, beautiful crystal, which for those of you that don't know, I believe they use Swarovski crystals on their crystals, but look at that. It's even closed back and it sparkles like that. Yeah. And then we've got these tiny little bicones here. So there's 3 different kinds of silver chain. I believe they're a little, well, at least 2 of them are different. Here we go. So there's 2. Here is the maker mark. We've got an extender with a little bicone on the end. And then we've got the TC for Touchstone. A little bit of wear on that. We've got a lobster clasp. So this one comes down to the neckline here. And then it comes down into a Y where the crystal hangs from. And then the longest chain hangs down quite a bit from there. So all silver tone. The shortest length is going to be about 15 inches. And then there's a 2-inch extender. Longest length, which is not neck length, is going to be 34 inches. Because your collar and Y area of this necklace are stationary, so they're not adjustable. So just to show you, see, that's going to stay that way because of the way the necklace was put together. Very pretty though. Anyways, let's say $12 for this one. Beautiful crystal in there. All right, I got those. Here's a really pretty gold tone and I believe jade bead pin or brooch. Very pretty wire work. Could be gold plated. I didn't find any marking. The pen mechanism works just fine. Very nice. This one measures about 2 inches this way, a little bit over actually. Let's say $6 for this one. All right, here's another sterling piece. This one is a necklace. It's got a spring ring clasp on it, and that's where it's marked at. I think it's on the other side. Anyways, on one of the sides of the spring ring, but it's got the chain, and then we've got 2 circles that are joined in the middle, and those are different sizes. I didn't wipe it down. It's got just a little bit of patina on it. It's pretty. This one we're looking at 16 and a half inches. I will do that one for $9. All right, that one's pretty. And then we've got this gorgeous cuff, just kind of like a waffle pattern. It's beautiful. It's got a nice coppery, it's like a coppery / gold tone finish on it. Very pretty. It's sterling silver. It's marked right here and stamped on the back. Stainless steel. Yeah, not sterling, it's stainless steel. Yeah, but anyways, it's gorgeous. This one measures right about a 7, but it is open. See, it's somewhat adjustable, but right about a 7. Anyways, it really has a beautiful finish on it. And again, it's stainless steel, not sterling, but it's gorgeous. Let's say $8 on this one. Very pretty. All right, I do have one ring that I brought. This one, really pretty, vintage style, little locket. Yeah, this way. And it does still have the little, like if you were to put a picture in there, it still has the little cover for it to make it look, keep it safe and to make it look like there's glass. But yeah, so that's still in there. Snap works great. It is marked, I believe it's Avon. Yeah, Avon and the little copyright, I believe. Yeah, and then it's got this sizer in the inside that's, I guess, made in there. So, yeah. So anyways, this one measures about a 5. Right there. Gold tone, really pretty. Little vintage flowers on there. That did feel like glass to me, but could be ceramic. Anyways, very cute. We'll do this one for $8. That's Avon. All right, these ones aren't marked, but they are gorgeous. Gorgeous pink clip-on vintage earrings. And they've got like a muted gold background and then 4 different kinds of pink beads on there that are really pretty. They're in great shape. Look at those. They're gorgeous. We'll do these ones for $5. All right. And this one, this really pretty gold tone necklace. This one, let's see, this one was Express. Right there. So it's a fashion. Really pretty though, multi-strand, gold tone chain, very pretty. It's got a long extender also. It has a lobster clasp. Really gorgeous looking. This one, the smallest, is going to be 16 inches. And then we've got 3 inches on the extender. So yeah. Anyways, and the layers, they're not all the same length. So they're really pretty, kind of cascading. Gorgeous collar or choker type necklace. Like I said, it's adjustable somewhat. It's marked. Let's do $8 for this one. Really pretty, and it's in great shape. All right. And then these are gorgeous. Gold tone, really nice, almost like a maroon raisin kind of color there with a little bit of metallic showing through. And then we've got black here. These are Laurel Burch. They're signed right there. They are gorgeous. They need a little polish. They've got really nice sturdy ear wires for pierced ears. They're in pretty good condition. Just a little bit of a clean in, and of course I would add ear backs like always. The silicone kind for these. But anyways, these are gorgeous, and we'll do $8 for these also. All right, let's see what we got left. We got this one. So this one is one of the earliest pieces that I got out of a box type, an unboxing, like one of my first unboxings. It's marked Karis right there, right here on the back of the bale. And I believe it's marked on here also. But yeah, and this is supposed to be some sort of green turquoise. This chain has a spring ring clasp. I believe the chain was marked Korea, and then 915, I believe. Yeah. Anyways, beautiful filigree pendant. They have their own kind of process they do for silver type jewelry or silver tone. I believe it's coated with something. But anyways, it's gorgeous. I love the pattern there. The chain's really nice. The chain measures 16 inches. And this one, there's the Korea right there. It's marked right there. You can see that. I'll do this one for $18. All right. Let's see. I got those earrings. Oh, this one we didn't get, the fun one. So this one, beautiful, beautiful beads and faux rhinestones. I just love all these colors together. I love the way it looks. I can only imagine how this looks at night in a club or a restaurant with these beads. It's going to be a little ratty on the back, but not too bad. Just needs a wipe down, really, pretty much. The chain that's on the back all the way to the lobster looks like it was antiqued, so it's kind of rusty looking. I don't know if that's how they want it to look or what, but if I was going to keep this, I would change that chain into more of a, more of a vintage brass, not a kind of rusty, not like that. But yeah. Anyways, it's pretty though. And this one measures, let's see. It also has an extender. So basically about 19 inches. And then there is a little bit over 2-inch extender. Anyways, this one's really cool. It's not marked. Like I said, I just love those colors. I love all the sparkle. I love the way that was put together. Yeah, very cool. Anyways, let's do $15 for this one, because if somebody doesn't buy it, I'm going to be making these into something else, which I don't mind. But all right, so yeah, so 15 on that one. And let's see, we have one more necklace, this one over here. So this one is very similar to our Touchstone necklace. This one is a little bit sparklier. This one a little bit longer. And the multiple strands are separated. But it also does have that center crystal that looks like a Swarovski crystal in there. I mean, it's a little, needs cleaned or wiped. But the same type of setting. I don't know, it could be. Or that's just the AB coating part. But yeah, so anyways, these are pretty. This is a Loft piece. And they do have some beautiful pieces. There's Loft on both sides and whatever it says right there. Let me see what it says. I don't know if it's upside down or I just can't read it. Sometimes I feel like my eye is not working. Let's see, I don't know. And Taylor? Yeah, Ann Taylor. Okay, that's why. Okay, now it makes sense. And it makes sense why it's a little bit snazzier. But anyways, it's got really nice chain, and there are 3 kinds of chain, as you can see here. They go down to these sections, which are really beautiful. Crystals, faceted. And then these are really pretty, kind of opalescent. And then they're different on each side, see? On this side's a little different. And with a really nice quality faux pearl. But anyways, it goes on. It's fairly long. All the way down here. And then there's our crystal in the centerpiece. All the way down there. It's gorgeous. Really nice. And it's in good shape. A little bit of wear on the back, as I said. Let's see, our shortest length to the crystal is looking like 29 inches. Our longest length to all the way to the bottom, is like 43 inches. Wowzers. Anyways, beautiful. I like that those can hang separate. I'm going to hang it back on the necklace display so you guys can see it better. And just because it is so pretty. All right. See? That's a little bit better. It's a long one, but beautiful. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for watching my shows, sharing videos, making comments, all of that. I appreciate every single one of you.